Imagine a mega-dollar construction project. Skyscrapers rising, thousands of workers on site, materials pouring in by the hour. Every day, hundreds of thousands of dollars burn through the budget. One miscalculation, one missed cost, and the entire project bleeds into financial disaster. So who keeps it all in check? That's the quantity surveyor. And if you're in construction, engineering, or project management, understanding this role is not optional. It's essential. A quantity surveyor, or QS, is the financial guardian of a construction project. They manage all costs from the first sketch on a napkin to the final handover of the keys. Think of them as the bridge between the design team's vision and the financial reality of building it. Their core mission? Make sure the project is delivered on budget without sacrificing quality or compliance. And they do this across two distinct phases, pre-contract and post-contract. Let's break both down. Before a single shovel hits the ground, the QS is already deep in the numbers. During pre-contract, they produce the Bill of Quantities, a detailed breakdown of every material, every labor hour, every piece of equipment the project will need. This document becomes the pricing foundation that contractors bid against. They also do cost planning, estimating what the project should cost at each design stage, comparing against the client's budget, and identifying risks early. The QS advises on procurement strategy too. Should the client go with a lump sum contract, a design and build, a target cost? That decision alone can make or save millions. And here's what most people miss. The QS also runs value engineering during this phase. They don't just count costs. They suggest alternatives. A different material, a simpler construction method. They ask, can we get the same performance for less? Once construction starts, the QS shifts into cost control mode. This is where things get intense. They manage progress payments, verifying the work done on site matches the invoices submitted. They track variations, every design change, every unforeseen ground condition, every client request that alters the scope. Each variation needs to be valued, negotiated, and documented. The QS produces regular cost reports showing the project's financial health, what's been spent, what's committed, and the forecast final cost. They also handle claims. When a contractor says they're owed extra time or money, the QS analyses whether that claim is justified under the contract. And throughout all of this, they're the ones who keep the cash flow moving. Because if payments stop, the site stops. A good QS prevents disputes before they happen. So what makes a great quantity surveyor? First, numerical precision. A decimal point in the wrong place on a multi-million euro project is not a typo. It's a catastrophe. Second, contract law fluency. A QS lives inside contracts, FIDIC, NEC, JCT, and needs to know exactly which clause governs which situation. Third, negotiation. You're constantly in discussions with contractors, clients, engineers, and suppliers. Knowing when to hold firm and when to compromise is an art. And fourth, technology. Modern QS tools, CostX, Bluebeam, BIM 5D, are replacing manual takeoffs. The QS who embraces digital wins. Here's the bottom line. Construction projects fail for two main reasons: cost overruns and disputes. A skilled quantity surveyor prevents both. They bring transparency to the money, discipline to the process, and fairness to the contractual relationships. Whether you're building a hospital, a highway, or a high-rise, the QS is the role that keeps the numbers honest and the project alive. That's the quantity surveyor in a nutshell. Far more than a cost counter. If you found this useful, subscribe and hit the bell for more contract management and construction insights. And don't forget to grab your free QS checklist from our website. It walks you through the key pre-contract and post-contract tasks every quantity surveyor needs to stay on top of. Link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.